Hello guys, welcome to the first Brainstorm session which is developed by Deepraj and first day we are talking about the SPT which is the geotechnical engineering, a method with which we can get into the drill hole system and get the result of about the soil plasticity or elasticity or anything else. So let's get into the topic. So first contents, we have several contents: introduction, what is SPT, objectives, pros and cons, conclusion and conduct. So first, introduction. Geotechnical engineer play a vital role in assessing the strength of soil for any construction project. The strength of soil determines how much the weight it can support and how it will perform under load. This information is crucial for designing safe and stable foundation, slope and retaining walls, and other structures. There are two main methods for assessing soil strength. Field testing. This involves performing tests on the soil and its natural state on the construction site. Common field test including is shear penetration test, which is also called SPT, cone penetration test, which is also called CPT. And also we have two more different tests which is included in laboratory testings. This involves collecting soil samples from the construction site and testing in the laboratory under the controlled condition, and common laboratory testing include axial and direct shear test. So what is SPT? SPT, the standard penetration test. SPT is a common in-situ dynamic penetration test which is geotechnically engineering to determine the geotechnical engineering properties of a soil. It's a simple, inexpensive test to estimate relative density of soils and approximate shear parameters. The test is carried out within a borehole. So in the figure, we see a SPT construction method process in a schematic diagram. So working procedures. What should we do with this method? First, we should have to start drilling. This process begins with the drilling a borehole into ground at the location of interest. The borehole typically advanced using drilling rig equipped with a hollow steam auger or a dry sampler. Then sampling. As the borehole is advanced, soil samples are collected at regular intervals. These samples provide valuable information about the soil composition and characteristics. Then driving the SPT sampler. Once the desired depth is reached, the SPT sampler is lowered into the borehole. The sampler consists of a spit barrel sampler attached to a drill rod. The spit barrel sampler has a cutting shoe at its base and is divided into two halves, which can be closed during penetration. And now, penetration. The SPT sample is driven into the soil at the bottom of the borehole using a drop hammer. The drop hammer is typically raised at a certain height and then allowed to free fall onto the drill rod, driving the sampler into soil. The number of blows required to advance sampler, especially distance, usually 12 to 18 inches, is recorded. Then, working procedures, sampling and retrieval. After the specified penetration, distance is reached. The sampler is lifted out of the borehole. The soluble content within the sample is retained for further analysis. Recording is the number of blows required for the penetration is recorded. This n value is an indicator of the soil resistance to penetration and used to assess soil properties such as relative density or shear strength. So what is objectives, application, soil classification, geotechnical site investigation, liquefaction potential assessment, bearing capacity estimation, empirical correlation, and to determine relative density, which is called DR. So what's the pros and cons for SPT? Pros are cost effective, simple procedure, widely accepted, provides continuous data and field representative. What is cons? Dependent on laboratory skill, limiting depth, disturbance of the soil, limiting in certain soil types, interpretation challenges. So today's brainstorm session is done. So if you have any question, please comment below and wait till until the next brainstorm session, which will be coming soon.